Back to Stationeers. 33 days. And it's going pretty well. So last time I was mainly trying to make like a stable base, so where I can actually build everything from there. I was working on the cooling, so I'm using the wall cooler here with a cooling nitrogen line that is cooling pretty well for now. And I'm gonna show what I build. I also built this thing here just to fill up my oxygen canister. Code wise, very simple code for basically everything. Where is the code for this one? It is here. So I can borrow you for a sec. So I have my light counter, right? So this is only counting the lights. Then here I'm checking the air furnace, and then that's the wrong one. That's not the right one. How is this not the right? Oh yeah, it's on the. Never mind, it's here. It's on the actual thing. Okay, so what I'm doing, basically what I'm doing is checking the canister here, right? So I have a smart canister that go all the way to 20 megapascals, and then I have a normal canister, right? So what I like to have is the smart canister at 18 megapascals, and normal canister I leave like to 7 or 8, like, so I have some margin. So that's basically what I code here. So it has the basic filter check, right? So check if the filter is there, then load the pressure at the input to see if you have something. Otherwise, make no sense try to run it. And then I check the pressure on the output, right? So then this is the decision making. So since we only have either one of the two or nothing, so it's easy to do like this. So what I'm doing here is checking if the hash on this tank is equal to the normal canister or to the smart canister, right? And then you just cascade some select. So for the normal canister it will be either 8000, which is what I want for the normal canister, or 0, right? And then for the smart canister it will either be 18,000 or whatever I had for the normal canister, right? So you can read like backwards, right? So it's smart canister, otherwise go for normal canister, otherwise just consider 0 because there is nothing in there. Then you just join everything together and decide if you need to run the filtration yes or no. Right, so for now it's not running, it's idling, so if I swap for this one, then it should start running and filling this another way to heating. Very simple stuff. So for the filtration,
Oxygen low.
just forgot to turn it on. No.
Oxygen critical.
Now it's off. Okay. Yeah, this is always confusing. Why is that oxygen low? That oxygen is not low.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen is not low. Maybe my pressure is too low. Okay, that was the issue. So for the gases, I didn't change much. It's the same thing as before. I just add more tanks. And I throw a lot of ice in here. We connect the forgot the name of this one, the nitrous oxide. Because I finally have enough to actually have a tank here. And now I need to cool this line down, right? So I was working on the cooling. So the cooling is like this. And heating. But for now it's only cooling. So this side here, it's always have some light, right? So the sun is not like 100% straight. has like this small angle, like 7-8 degrees angle. So this side will always have some light. And this side here, to prevent it for getting a little bit of sunlight, I don't know if you get or not, I just make like this cover, right? So this side is always closed, so it's always on the dark. And what I have is a radiator here and a radiator here. That will be basically my cool side and hot side. If I remove this, it will be easier to see, right? So that's the pipes, and then I can fill up with radiators here on this side and radiators on the other side if I need more capacity, more speed, let's say, not capacity. So I really don't know if, and then I just put nitrogen in this, right? So I run the pipe out over there, connect to the nitrogen, add some pressure, and then I break it and then I leave it here because I'm gonna need to add more pressure in this place, in this guy here. For now, it only have the cooling line, but if I want a hot line, so I need to add way more nitrogen. Anyways, so for now I only cooling, and it's minus 57, right? So I don't know like how potent this will be. In theory, it should go forever cooling, so because we're in space, right? There is no. I think it's the space is configured to be 50K, which is pretty low. But anyway, it was cooling very fast, but now that we go below 50, it's actually going pretty slowly, but still going. So I was not sure if this would ever freeze or not, since I never built like a permanent cooling in space. I did build it in the moon before, but then I was actively opening and closing it with the sun, so I didn't need to worry about it freezing. So this one is always cooling. So I made some very small safety here that I don't know if it's needed or not, but in any case, it's there. It's a little hard to do this in this space, but I just need to click on the import here. Don't click on export, come on. Thank you. So if I can go all the way to the corner, I can release it. Oh, that's a bad idea. Okay, so I release it. Come on, can you just? Okay, for whatever reason, I decide to go to the ground. I just want to click on edit. Okay, and then we can pause. Pretty simple stuff. So I'm just loading the temperature, the volume of liquid, right? Yes, I'm not looking at the temperature. I'm just looking at hey, is there any liquid forming in the pipe? That's the only thing I care. If there is any liquid forming in the pipe, it means I need to I will turn on the pumps that will cycle between the hot and the cold side. Right, so we're going to push hot air inside the cold and put on to cold air inside the hot. The second thing I'm doing is just looking at the hot side and checking if the pressure is below 470, right? So at the moment we go above, mean we are getting too much pressure, so same as this, right? So we just need to cycle. And then I just do an OR. If one of either of this two like is true, then just turn on the pumps, which is those two pumps here. That's all this do, right? So I don't know if it's needed. There's nothing on the hot side, so the hot side's not doing anything. If somehow this gets liquid, this will turn on, which will heat this guy up, and then it should heat this enough for the liquid to go away. That's it. And for now, I just have the wall cooler connect to this cooling line here. So this is pretty good so far. One thing that I don't have is carbon dioxide. and you can't mine carbon dioxide like from ice like I was doing here. I basically mined the entire rock already. So you either have a way to make it from the furnace, which will be probably what I'm gonna do, which was going to need a cooling, that's why I made a cooling. Or maybe I get my hands on some mushroom. One of the two. But that will be the last step to make this like a stable base. And then I'm gonna actually start building a space station with the goal of like receiving ships, right? And then you refuel, do whatever you need to do, and then you continue your trip. So I'm gonna need to have a lot of storage for fuel and power basically. And some plants for supply, of course. That's blinking. Oh yeah, because I never connect all the pipes there. Yeah, that's fine. So last thing I was going to do was the carbon dioxide. So I think the easiest thing I can do right now is just seal this guy up. And instead of having here in the roof, just having somewhere. And then I just filter out the carbon dioxide. Building a 1x1 room with insulated walls, so there will be no heat transfer. And then the active vent, push everything inside a pipe, insulated pipe, and then from that pipe I just filter out the carbon dioxide. One gas that I don't have enough will be pollutants, but I guess I can get it from the furnaces just as I'm getting the carbon dioxide. So I guess that's what I'm gonna build now, because I'm afraid that I'm gonna kill my plants running out of carbon dioxide. That's the main thing, right? So I've been trying to monitor how much am I doing. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the code on the cooling. The code on the cooling is very simple. I'm gonna show it in a sec. So we are on 15 degrees, so this is still running, so which means the code is broke. Well, now I need to look at it. Yeah, the code's broken. I was going to check the carbon dioxide. So 14, right? So I look at the moles. 14 moles. I think I'm still gaining. Last time I checked, I had like 12, if I'm not wrong. So which means the player plus 5 plants, like 2 potatoes and 3 soybean, it's enough. Like the player can still make more carbon than the plants can breed. That's what I'm guessing. So that's my concern right now. Let me fix the cooling. I didn't realize it was broken. And then we can...
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Then we can think about the furnace. So one thing I'm gonna do is, since I probably leave in the description if you wanna check, I made an attempt on making the mining rock with the only starting resource to get a stable mining with only rockets on this base, right? And you just don't have enough fuel to do mining with rockets at the beginning. And then since the rock generation is completely broken, the only way you have it, you have to give yourself ores, right? So I did. So if I type here, I guess just iron ore, right? It's gonna show me that I can print from the outlet, right? So I just add a mod that allow me to print hours, because yeah, there is no hours. Like, you're supposed to have multiples of this rock, and then you can just go and mine as any other place. So yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna do. I'm gonna print the hours. I'm not gonna print any ingots or any advanced stuff. And then I build from there. Anyways, so checking here my circuit. What did I mess up? Can I make you get stuck in the corner? Do I import? Actually, I'm gonna go inside because I don't want it freezing my place there. Yeah, the lights won't work because the ship is what's controlling everything, but this is idling, okay. So I can turn this guy off. Yeah, it's cooling way too much. So what am I doing wrong? This is controlling first the lights, right? Just check if there is anything in either of the rooms. This room or the airlock room, right? So this is 1, this is 2, the occupancy count sensor, and turn on the lights. So that's it. So here I load the temperature from the gas sensor, which should be here. There it is. Interesting that the occupancy sensor don't show anything when you hover over it. This one show. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I select if yeah, now I remember. So I have a variable cooling that is set to R15, right? And 0 is not cooling, 1 is cooling. So what I'm doing is basically, okay, when I go above 28 degrees, turn on cooling, and that will subtract 3 for the next run. I'm gonna explain it here. So that will go down all the way to 25, right? So 25, 26, 7, 8. And then when we're below 25 degrees, then it should turn off the cooling, which is definitely not working. So the code is basically load the temperature from the gas sensor. Then I'm gonna check based on the cooling. It will start with 0, right? So if cooling is register B if A is non-zero, right? So if cooling is 0, it will return 0. So R1 is 0, right? It doesn't do anything. And then the only thing I'm doing is add, right? So add into the temperature whatever I have in here, which will be 0. So the temperature will be just the temperature. And then if it's greater than 28, oh, that's what I'm. Yeah, it's not 28 degrees. 293.15. This is 20. I always do the same mistake every time. So this is 20. I need to add 8, right? So it's easier to add 10. So that will be 303.15, and then we subtract 2. That will be 301. Okay, there's the issue. 301. Let's not. Okay. Yeah, so that's an easy way that I like to have, like, so it doesn't keep turning on and off when you are at the edge, right? So you set it to 25 degrees, you get 25.1, and then the wall cooler will flicker on, but then it will immediately cool down, which will flicker off, but then you're gonna flicker on and keep turning on and off. I hate that. So I have like 3-degree margin, and then you just need a flag to control if you should do the offset, yes or no. So basically what I'm doing, if you don't really follow it, so it's reading 28, right? So this is the real temperature, and I'm adding an offset which will be 0, right? And then you do the logic if you turn on or off after you calculate it, right? So it will be 28 plus 0, which will be still 28, right? And then you just check if 28, then whatever temperature you have, right, the result is greater than 28. So when you finally get to 28.1, right, like this, or 0.01, whatever, anything that's greater than 28, so this will turn the cooling on, right? So because this is cooling. Cooling is equal if the result is greater than 28. Okay, that's better to follow. So now what will happen in the next cycle, it will still read 28.1 here, maybe 28.2 now, because it's still heating. But now cooling is on, so it will read 3 here, right? And then this will go to 31.02. So now it was 28, now it's 31. So the cooling will keep cooling until we get above 28, right? So we're only gonna get above 28 when we are below 25, right? So when you read 25, or when at 25, right? So we're gonna read 25 plus 3, that will get 28 here, which is not greater than 28. Come on, I messed up the entire thing, but you get the idea, right? So the only thing I'm doing is adding 3 to the result until we are below. Right, so basically this is the how much you wanna go in temperature. So my main is 25, and then my max is 28. Every time it goes to 28, you add 3, so it only stops when it's on 25 again. That's basically what it's doing. Yep. And now that I have the right values there and not look at 28C, I did this error way many times. I should realize when I'm doing it. Anyways, should be fine now. There's some more nitrogen.
Jetpack critical.
Okay. This should be off, and it's off, and if I turn it on, it should turn off. Okay, perfect. Now I hope it doesn't keep heating up until burns my plants, but we'll see. So, do I still have some steel? I do. And do I still have... yeah, I do. So we're gonna do the furnace room. I think I'm gonna go with 2 furnace. So 2 furnace will be 2 grids, right? So it is what? 2, then 2 more, 4, and then you go 4 more, it's 8. What am I doing? I'm counting the sides, right? So yeah, 1, 2, 3. How many walls do I need, right? So 1, 2, I need 6 for each one. Right, is one grid, right? So it's 6, 6, but then you don't need the middle. It will be 10. Yeah, that's easier, right? Yeah, I always get confused when I'm doing this kind of crap, right? So yeah, it should be 10, right? So 1, 2, 3 here, right? And then 4, and 5. And then you go 6, 7, 8, 9. And I missed one, but yeah, 10. because you don't have the middle, right? So we're gonna print walls which are printed here. Wait, what? Corn? No, we're not gonna print the plants. Yeah, I guess the mod enables you to print anything. That's annoying. I was looking only to print bars, but anyways. Don't worry, I'm not gonna print anything that I could not print normally. Jeez, that are a lot of crap. What am I looking for? Wall. That's what I'm looking for. Flat wall. Give me 10. Using flat because it's a little higher resistance in pressure. So just to avoid stuff blowing up. 300 versus 200, not much difference, but anyway. Wait, crap. Do I have windows on this one? Plating. Yeah, there's no windows. I would like to have some windows. It's just wall that has window. Yeah, I should be printing wall, not flat wall. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. This is only the smaller portion of the base where that will make the actual base. So it doesn't need to be that pretty or that tight. I have it there, which is pretty inconvenient. I want it like maybe over this direction, and then I can drop it here. Yeah, that's much better. It's where I already have the R's. So I place it there. Let me... Forgot the materials. Since I'm here, let me put some frames here. There is no really a connection like between the frame and the rock. Doesn't matter where you place stuff, it won't move, right? So, and I'm gonna get rid of the rock anyway.
Hunger caution.
Did I weld back this guy here? I did, okay. Otherwise gonna heat up my cooling system, and that would be bad. Don't need frames here really. I just placing them to have a platform. Okay. Before I do this, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna have to unweld that one just to finish. maybe I can do without doing the... Let's see, maybe the very center I won't be able to reach. Oh no, it worked. Okay. Doesn't make any difference at all, but it's just... Okay. In terms of ores, yeah. I mainly have ice. There is tons of ice in this scrap and very little ore actually. So I did not bring any resources because I'm very well prepared for what I'm doing. Come on, that's not the one I want. I want the one inside. Come on, give me the right... Yeah. Okay. So... Can I remember? This is where I have the table, this is the oven, so this is the space, and this is the... Yeah, okay, so this is where I want the chutes to be going at. So we're going to have flat walls here, 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 on the top, and then the front. I forgot the bottom. Yeah, I wanna say I should have only one extra. Okay. Then the front, I just want some windows. Okay. So this requires plastic sheet and then steel sheets, then I don't remember. Then I need a furnace, which is here. That will break my light controller. Wait, where am I reading now? The lights are controlled by this guy, but they are not connected. It's connected here, which goes down. Yeah, so the furnace is being controlled by the guy that's inside the base. So this will break my grow light plants. Okay, that's not a big issue. Gonna fix in a second. Okay, now my ship should be blinking, complaining that the device doesn't exist anymore. Okay. So I want to have 2 furnaces. For now, just one here. This, right? So input from the front, output on the back. Yeah. Then I have another furnace there. And then I want my input from the inside, which will come straight. Can't pass straight on the furnace. Annoying. Can pass here? No, I can't pass here. You should be able to pass here, but then the hitbox is not great. In fairness, I think I can manage this. I just put it here. Yeah. So now we should be able to pass here. Perfect. Um, so you go down, then you turn, then I want what an overflow just to go between those. But then for that I would need to be one above. Yeah, so I would need to be like here-ish. Yeah, like this. And then we'll have a junction. Flip-flop won't work because this furnace will block the entire crap. It will work on the first two, but that's it. We learned this the hard way, so need to be a chute overflow. Which won't do the flip-flop, but at least I can throw a bunt and then it will land here eventually.
Hunger critical.
And then this guy just go to the other furnace, which I don't know if I can fit here or it needs to be there, but then we're gonna check real soon. Can I... Thank you. Just want to have the cable inside so I can connect my ship again. Okay, so I guess since you can't place cables, I can place cable here. Maybe I'll be able to place the furnace right here. I don't know. Well, we're gonna see. Okay, leave it there. And that should be all I need. It's being really hard to work on this place now. Let me do one thing. Yeah, because this is not connected yet, so let me make sure this is connected. So I want the input here, which will be inlet, but then the inlet points down. Come on, points down. There you go. It's like this. Well, the inlet could point up. Doesn't matter the direction, so we're gonna put on that direction. Which means... Okay, just looking at where I need to place the thing. Ah, you need this one. So, because then you're gonna need a corner here, a corner here, and then a corner here. Okay. And then for the cable will be connected already. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I need to print another arc furnace, a bunch of more chutes, and that should be it. Oh, no. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this to capture gases. Yeah. That's not it. You need more. Forgot the main reason I'm doing this. What do I have for... I can have French fries. let's, since we're here, let's replace the batteries real fast. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing cable. Okay. Already have enough potato seed. Enough soybean already? Okay, so I can start actually. Printing. So that will be... Oh yeah, let me... Oh, you are not broken? How are you not broken? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'm doing on batch. Great. Then I don't need to... but I can't really do from batch, can I? Well, why not? So we're trying to activate a furnace that... that won't... Yeah, if you keep pushing activate on the furnace and then when you land the order... Would it work? Don't know. Well, we're gonna test and see if it works. We might not need to do anything, or I might just have to have two furnaces. Okay, so ship-wise, it's not a problem for now. Let's see carbon dioxide. So it's 15. So yeah, it's decreasing. So I don't need to worry about killing my plants, which is a relief. Blank. Arc furnace, yeah, arc furnace. Give me a furnace, copper. The resources that I barely have any. This shows how much copper we actually use. I thought we used more iron than copper, but that proved me wrong. We use way more copper. And matter of fact, I don't have any more copper. And I could not find in the asteroid. Maybe we still have some copper there, but I was looking for it, didn't find any. If I run out of copper, I might just have to start printing copper right away. So arc furnace, while that's going, cable, I don't have cable, great, I can't do my work. Yeah, the mod enables too much recipes, so the only thing I want is theirs. But anyway, I won't be abusing any of the stuff like pure ice that you can't really easily get, or the plants. Copper, like I just want the copper. So how does this work? It put one. Okay. Gonna probably set up a room to automate all this ore printing, but what I need is cabling. So I need to make the furnace work. That's my priority. Ooh, I think the chute will be in the wrong place. That might be an issue. It's already cold. Yeah, that's not great. So I want the inlet. It could be like this. But then I'm gonna have to be here. The outlet would be here. Yeah, like this. This is fine for the outlet. Then the inlet I would have to go back like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna need the cables. I took the copper, but I didn't print the cables. What the heck did I do with the copper that I got from here? Iron. Oh, I didn't. I was sure that I got the copper out. Did I just throw it back in the same machine? Just need enough cable to finish this. At least the printing part, because I need to smelt the copper. Okay, so you here, gonna use you when I go out. You also here. This will give me 14 cables, which have to work. Then I'm gonna need a pass active vent, which I can't print. Yeah, because I don't have copper. Copper is a problem. So I'm gonna need plastic sheets, which I should have some. Pipes, I'm gonna need pipes. Oh, do I have vent here? A PC, transformer. I already had some chutes here. Passive vent, not active. Yeah, I don't have another active vent. It's also gonna need some steel sheets, right? How many do you need? Good question. I guess one for each wall. Uh, $200, yeah, not much. Doesn't matter. One plastic, one glass. So should only need 8. Glass? Do I have glass? I do have glass. I'm gonna leave this guy here, this guy here. It's a little too much stuff to carry. Well, we're not gonna fly anyway, so. I have this. Okay. Yeah, perfect then. Okay. So let me get rid of all stuff that I can. Leave the ground for later. Furnace. You need to be pointing that direction, that's correct. Yeah, you can't be here, so you have to be here. Okay. No problemo. So you go here. And you go in a place that I can't get because I... At least it has gravity in this room here. Okay, so that will be the arc furnace. Then where I'm gonna have my active vents. So my power going to be down. Power is coming down. Because my active vent can be on this wall here. I would like the pipe to go down and then go there. So if the pipe is down, the vent could be right there. So I don't need to worry about this side of the room, which I can then put this thing there. Please don't tell me it's gonna be a nightmare to get the window. So before that I need to place the chutes, right? Yeah. So you can be there. There's gravity there, right? So you're gonna be... it doesn't quite what I wanted to do. Okay, great. Because I need to take you out. So the inlet is there. Come on, that's annoying. That's more annoying. Okay. So I can't go and I can't go there. So I either go on that direction, on this direction, or go up. Jeez, this is annoying. Okay, you win. You win. You can stay here for now. If I remove this, will my glass start flying? Probably. But there is no speed to it, so it shouldn't do anything, yeah. Why do I have not have enough space for anything? Jeez, that's annoying. So cable can be here, you can be here. Okay. The inlet would be facing up like this. Then I just need to go like this. That will be much easier than doing what I was doing. Okay. And then I think I just want a flip-flop. like this. Or do I put the flip-flop there? As long as they're more or less the same distance in both sides, it won't make any difference. What the heck is... Rip? Pretty sure I lost all my precious nitrogen already. Oh, I still have some. Okay, great. How did I blow up this pipe? This should not have been possible. Two pumps turning on at the same time. This should just keep the same.
Hunger caution.
So for this to turn on, I did get liquid somehow. So I do need to take care of this now. Crap. Why did it blow up? Because of the liquid? No, it can't be. Just can't. Something broke. Wait, the pipe burst and destroyed the analyzer, really? What a convenient thing to happen, huh? I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this at all. Crap. That completely destroyed anything that I was planning to do, so my cool assistant's probably broken. Yeah, 99. But then you need 41. No, you need 44. Oh yeah, I have 16 megapascals there. Now I have only 2. Crap. Still don't understand why it burst. Can't be because of the liquid. Oh, this has damage. Presence of liquid. Yeah. I was not expecting to get liquid nitrogen. Jeez, this thing's cool like crazy. Okay. More problems. I lost track of what I was doing. Complete lost track of what I was doing. I was thinking about this guy. Okay, so we're gonna just finish faster now because I'm going to need to take care of the cooling. So let's hurry up, right? So you are facing that direction. I I need... there is no way to make a join between two directions, right? This junction only receive like this. Oh my god, that's so... yeah, like this. So if I slap you here, which I can, then I just have a corner and another corner, and then the other furnace is right here. So it's just this. Right, and then you just do this. How is that thing again? So you have one... if I place you here, that will be more evenly distribute, I guess. And then, yeah, that would work. I guess my question about will it cool forever in space is answered now. It will cool forever. I didn't, to be fair, I didn't pay attention to the pressure I needed to have liquid nitrogen. I was expecting to have liquid nitrogen like in almost -200. Well, that happened. Okay, so this is connected, this is not connected. This is easy to see. I was looking there and why is all that crap going out? Okay, so everything is connected. It has power. I don't know if activating both will cause issue or not. We're gonna find out real soon. So everything is closed. Everything here is closed. I don't have the gas control yet, so I can leave it open so I don't blow it. That would be smart. Okay. And I bring a rock to me so I could test, but then I can't really test like this. That is even more smart. At least I'm not needing cooling right now. I'm not saving the seeds anymore.
Hunger critical. Hunger caution.
Yeah. How did I form liquid so fast? That's my question, because the moment I start to have liquid, it should turn on the pump, which should heat up, then we should get rid of the liquid. And as I turn on the pump, the pressure lowers, which make liquid even harder to I don't know how. And somehow it moved all the liquid to the other side. I lost a lot of nitrogen. I had like 17 megapascals on that pipe. Crap. Okay, let's just throw a rock here and see what happens. Copper is very fast on smelting, so we should be getting it out like in a few seconds. But that won't really test the thing with the activate, right? For that I need multiples, so... I'm not seeing any copper, it's taking way too long already. Oh, because there is not connection. Yeah. Crap. I might have to go outside again.
Power low.
Everything is happening according as to plan. Absolutely every single thing I'm doing, it's working perfectly. Not even one mistake. Jeez, okay. Since I'm here, I'm gonna do one thing. Give me... two more. Jesus was fast. It already passed a lot of time. So cable wise, be better off doing this. Then you take you guys out. I'm worried about the cooling, so now I'm starting to freak out. Trying to do it faster, which probably is a bad idea, because I'm gonna do more mistakes. Well, I guess I could do one. To this. No, that might be a bad idea. This should be heating up now. Yeah, my question is, if I leave this valve open, this will be receiving cold and this will be heating from the sun. Which one wins? If it becomes just stable, where it heats as much as it cools, means it will slowly heat up because the base will dump extra heat. But if that's the case, I'm fine, because it will take ages for this to heat up. Yeah. I'm wasting all my nitrogen doing this. Traveling back and forth. Okay, so this is connected, this is connected, this is connected. They should have worked already, and I need to pay attention to see if they run or not. I guess I can just look at the input. Yeah, the R is there, which means it didn't run. The cable is connected, so it should have run. Oh wait, because I'm assuming they are on. Yeah, they are off. Okay, seems like it works even though... Yeah, okay, I guess doesn't matter. If I always send activate. Okay, so they should at least go in the right direction there. This is connected, this is connected. Okay. Let's close this one. I need to finish this building. Remove this. Remove this. Now very carefully remove the outer wall without removing the inner. And then I swap it for this guy. Okay. Guess that's all I need. Close it here. And then wait, I should have... Oh, I guess it's already there. Ah, yeah, it's already there. So I won't close because I don't have any way to remove the gases, right? That will blow up, so I'm gonna leave it open. Which is fine because I have those two classes here and I have glass in both. Like, make sure I have glass in both, right? So I can remove the inner wall now. Okay. That will work. Okay, today I learned space cooling, quite potent. Too potent. Well, that's how it should be, right? There is no heat in space, so you only lose. I didn't pay attention on the temperature, so I don't know how it was. 115. I'm gonna keep an eye on this just to see what happens. Now it's open, right? So it's cooling and heating at the same time. So I guess it will be stable and then should be enough. Okay, I'm gonna stop this one here. This was way longer than was anticipated. I'm gonna print the materials to finish the gas capturing and have the carbon dioxide, and then I'm gonna think about my cooling because I need a better solution for that. For now it's working properly, temperature is fine, plants are happy, so that's always better. Okay, I guess that will be it. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.